Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves, and we are not waiting. We're going straight in here. We're heading in the Good Reverend versus Johnny Cruz right out the gate. Best of three series between these two, with one win apiece. Corner Study's already in the house. Got his burgers, got his coffee. Ken Bouchard, welcome in tonight, my friend. It's so good to see you. What's up, Ken Bouchard online? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad we're getting started like this. Hell yeah. The Good Reverend going to kick it off. Johnny Cruz right behind that. We're going to see a couple of returning superstars here. Some superstars that have been re-signed, that have been out of action for some time. Our main event tonight. One title on the line tonight. It is the hardcore title. We will see a 6-person gauntlet for Zoe Yuri. Will defend her hardcore title against the Coyote Kid, the Maestro Thomas Page, Vulgar the Clown, Amaya, and local talent, La Congrita, El Loco. But the catch is, for some of these wrestlers, the Maestro will be pulling double duty tonight, as he will also be in singles competition against El Jefe. Vulgar the Clown will also be in competition tonight against the jaw dropper J. Anthony West. You got Ramadan Steve taking on Larry the Hippie. We'll see Risk and tag team action as well. The Cruise Missile on his way to ringside. I forgot again to change his attire. I need to lock that in and make this one his special attire instead of the opposite. Woo! Eat one. I seldom own. There's very few times that I only eat one hamburger. What's up, my man? Johnny Cruz. Actually, I just mentioned that 2K decided on your uniform because I forgot to change it. I need to set the other one for the. Need to set this one as your alternate attire for those bigger matches. Not that this isn't a big match, mind you. It is the best 2 out of 3 series. And these two men are on the rubber match. Each one of them have a win over each other. These two vying for position in that world title scene. Trying to move in. Trying to move into better positioning on that roster list. Yeah, boy, I really do need to use Discord more appropriately, or at the very least, more often. Someday the old man will catch up. All this new fandangled. All this new fandangled technology. Yeah, boy, final fight. Final fight. Johnny Cruz looking to end it. Yeah, these two, they're not even in a rivalry. That's what's really crazy, that the system itself wants to keep putting them together. But also my own paperwork says they need to be put together in order to line them up correctly in the worksheets, per se. That's why we dropped a bunch of, you'll see a bunch of returning superstars tonight, as I said earlier. I will say we have the returning Tank is coming back. That's right, that little package of dynamite coming back to AoK this evening. He will face Connor Riley. Coincidentally, Connor Riley will face off against Benny Bing Bong Wednesday night for a #1 contendership for the Cruiserweight title. And that will take place Wednesday night. Cruz missile, shoulders are down. Reverend gets a 1 count. Joe Brony right on top of things on this one. I feel like my microphone's across the room. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah. That's what we're missing. That's what's going on. Hold on. That's what we got. Oh, if you lose some weight, chubby ass, we could talk about that, but no, we can't do that. You're too big for the weight division. You have to slim down a little bit. Stop eating all that damn pizza you're getting up there. And quit letting Grizz talk to you about all that crazy ass moonshine he keeps sneaking in. You can't even call it bootleg. You can't even call it bootleg because Grizz is fucking barefoot. You don't know where he wants to. You don't want to know how he smuggles it. I'm just saying. Just saying. There's not a lot going on past the bibs. And Johnny Cruz. Scuffling bastard. Be careful. He is the world heavyweight champion. Say what we want about the champ, but he don't really give a damn. He appreciates it. There's one thing Grizz is good for, boy. A good time. One that's appropriate. And Johnny Cruz with a swinging neck breaker. Here at ringside, fucking everybody up. The Reverend. Bringing in a shovel. And Johnny Cruz. Damn. I don't know what it is, but it was very effective. And only 2. Reverend back to his feet. Drives the face into the knee, but Johnny Cruz right back. A couple of rights and lefts. Nice suplex, but again, not enough. I'm glad I did put these two together one more time. These two fighting like they know it's the last time they're going to fight. Damn. Sets him up, the Black Plague. Cruz, shoulders are down, the Ripper. Damn again. Fortitude as the Cruz missile back up. The high cross just missing that shovel, and this may be enough. Holy shit. Wowzers. Johnny Cruz. I don't even know. That might have been a death throw. That might have just been rigor mortis kicking in to kick that shoulder up. I don't even know if... There's no way Johnny Cruz knows where he's at. Holy damn. He kicked that man right in the booty cheek. And Cruz spikes him with the old school pile driver shades of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And Cruz turning things around. We got another cover. Is this enough to keep the Ripper down? No, center of the ring, and this one's going to continue. Boy, if you ain't invested in this, what are you watching? Again, every time the Ripper goes for that mounted punch, Cruz has been waiting for him. You'd think he'd be smarter than that by now. Shoulder breaker. Is that enough? Johnny Cruz unable to continue as the Ripper picks up the second victory in this 2 out of 3 series. You win some, you lose some, and as the old saying goes, you hate to see it. Corner studies with the Trash Panda. Whoop, whoop. Woo. To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and to beat the man, you gotta lock that out, pal. And at the end of that aisle starts the line for Space Mountain. Woo! So listen, man, if I'm a little bit off tonight or a little bit more than usual, it's because I spiked my berries. Spiked my berries tea with a little Jameson. And I'm getting down to the bottom of the cup. Oh, man. Johnny Cruz putting up a hell of a fight, putting on a hell of a show. That Rolling Thunder elbow off of the ropes, off of the pounce. And the good Reverend. Johnny Cruz. Take a little time to get back to the locker room there. He may be one to get checked in on, make sure he is prepared to continue. As he has had a major career moves across the MWA. We've seen titles around that man's waist in every organization. Another man we've seen across the MWA. The Maestro, Thomas Page. The MWA World Heavyweight Champion. This man is the, lack of a better term, the King of Kings. And the MWA. That's what we're here for.
Making his way to the ring from Norfolk, Virginia, weighing in at 260 pounds.
The support is appreciated. Not for the Bills, but for me. I'm not even a sports ball person, dude. I'm not much of a sports person in general. Of any kind. I can't say that. Just the things I don't, like the things I enjoy are not really considered sports. technically. Though, if you tell certain groups that that's what they do is not a sport, well, consequences are your own to fucking deal with. You know what I'm saying? Viva la raza! El Jefe! From the other Tyler. Woo! FA having a pretty good run here, beginning his career here in AoK. Rookie year here with us. Just beginning his 11th match here. Finishing out his first 10 with I don't know, the 40%, but to be fair, that's actually a pretty good average here in AoK at the moment. And El Jefe going right to the Maestro, the MWA World Champion. This is a non-title match, of course. This is one of those instances where, though Thomas Page represents the MWA as a whole, being the world champion, tonight he is an AoK representative in his quest for the AoK titles. Brand new in-game month, so everything is being adjusted, hence some of the stranger matchups. We usually try to shift around the roster after every pay-per-view. Take some people from some divisions and move them over to others. Sometimes for just a month, sometimes for longer. Find out who gets those, especially the tag teams, who gets those Marty Jannetty moments. One of those moments we will see tonight, perhaps, as Jack Reason will face RWP in singles competition. And Kenny Dale has made mention of perhaps looking at that Intercontinental title around the waist of the Celtic Wolf. And the Maestro, looking to take it home, gets a 1 count. El Jefe sending to the referee. I don't believe that was intentional. But the Maestro turns it back around with a back body drop and tries to take back control of the matchup. Couple of solid rights. Teardrop suplex. Hardcore TV Tuesday night. CSW SummerSlam Friday night. We are throwing put that out there for anybody that may have missed it. An adjustment even to my own scheduling here. I need to make the adjustment on my own announcements for Corner Studies. We'll be switching to Friday nights. That's right, Corner Studies will be leaving Friday nights, but never fear. From what I understand, I am Pootie 227 and ICW will pick up the Saturday night slot. Just a little do-si-do. And the Maestro firing off right hands. Going high risk. Drops the elbow, solid and square in the chest. We got to cover. Joe Brony, only two. The Maestro with fans in the fans in the crowd. And El Jefe, this modified Cobra clutch, and not modified enough. Thomas Page finding a quick and easy route to escape. Bridging suplex, can holding for the cover. The Maestro looking to measure him here, spending too much time. And El Jefe looking to swing momentum back to his favor. Boot to the head. Double underhook. And the Maestro may have hurt himself in the process. Maestro rolls through with the armbar. Introduces El Jefe to the turnbuckle. El Jefe over the back. Scorpion death drop. Inverted DDT. And the boss sinks the tombstone. A hook of the leg. And Maestro. Pulls the shoulder, and we are back to our feet. Low blow. Damn. He gonna take it out like that. The Maestro. The Maestro taking a fall to a low blow. I don't think the Maestro is gonna take kindly to that, to be fair. That's the MWA champion we're talking about right there, man. What are you doing? El Jefe sinking to new lows. No pun intended. And he set him up so nice, man. He could have, he really didn't need to go there with it. I mean, not that either one of them had a solid course to win, but you would think after this tombstone, even though he kicked out, you would think you would have something better in your arsenal than to punch a man right in his ting-ting. And it is enough. You see, poor Maestro's eyes were still crossed at by the end of the 3 count. El Jefe picking up the victory. Dubious, man, dubious. So I want to throw a question out here to the neighborhood as it goes. Just thinking about bringing managers into AoK and giving free reign of what those managers are, as long as they are managers, per se. I mean, I know we already have factions that come down, and that's one thing. But I do know a lot of people are going to want to use this same manager, so that manager won't necessarily always be at ringside for matches. To be fair, I almost brought Teddy Long out with Ramadan Steve tonight. We got a returning, let's get back to that in just a moment. We've got a returning superstar. Hollywood Callie Ferguson. Returning to the AoK roster. Making her return after almost a 2-year hiatus. All right, second burger, yeah, boy. I gotta ask, man. I know it's not a hamburger. I know it's not a ground steak burger. What is it? And while we wait for that answer from corner, Callie Ferguson returning to action to face off against Mega Reason. Mr. Ghost Bats, welcome in, my friend. Third match of the night. Third match of the night, The Impossible. Yeah, the only story I got about that was I took that as a challenge and thought, like, why is this thing impossible? This ain't no bigger than any other Whopper. Fucking advertise. I was literally sitting right beside it. It was the perfect Burger King ad, to be honest with you. Like, I was sitting completely oblivious to the giant window cling that said 100% no beef. And I'm like, what makes this thing impossible? I thought this was going to be like impossible to eat. Blah, 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 blah. So big you can't handle it. Blah, blah, blah. No, it was none of that. It was impossible that it wasn't a fucking meat burger. That's what made it impossible. I couldn't taste the difference. I don't taste no damn difference between this and any other fucking Whopper. Blah, blah, blah. Stupid ass. And Mega Reason coming out the gate tough. She's checking to see if Callie Ferguson has some ring rust to knock off. And Mega Reason going to town with the feet. Booyah. Clothesline takes Mega down. Yeah, we are all under that one. Yeah, we're AoK just runs under the MWA. You don't see too much from. To be fair, you will not see too much from AoK. Again, I'm learning. I don't like change. I appreciate Corner and Pooty putting up with the slow learning curve. As we take this one outside. Oh, that should be easy enough. Hey, where'd she go? Damn, she's going the whole way around the ring. I zoomed in to be helpful. This bitch will want to take the long walk outside the ring, up to the powerbomb positioning. Into the damn head first. And Mega Reason right back up. and taking a handful of shots before putting the block up. And then dropping the hammer with that DDT. Asking for tables and we get ladders. Extreme Rules matchup. Ferguson. Back inside the ring, goes for the cover. And gets a 2. Nice suplex again by the returning Ferguson. Callie, a former women's tag team champion here in AoK. Took her time getting through the roster. Couldn't quite find her footing in singles competition. Took some time off. And is returning here tonight against Mega Reason. She's a former women's hardcore champion. Of course, Mega Reason being a rookie herself this year. Sets her up and drives her down. Holds the leg off that gourd buster fisherman's hook and gets it close to 3 as it gets without ringing the bell. Trash can. We got ladders, trash cans, tables. Mega Reason. The belt collector across the MWA women's divisions. Along with her brother, the Celtic Wolf. Currently the Intercontinental Champion here in AoK. I believe he held on to the title against James Coleman. I don't think I misremembered that. Being the CSW World Heavyweight Champion, the Wolfpack as they are known. And Mega Reason under the ring and coming up with the sledgehammer. Meets her around the corner, Callie Ferguson. Busted open. And Mega continues the onslaught. Gonna take this one in the ring. Callie Ferguson not ready to give up yet another DDT. A cover. Joe Brony gives us another 2 count. Ducks under. Full Nelson German suplex by Callie Ferguson. Mega showing where from this matchup, reverses it. Small package. And gets it, no, gets the 2. Ferguson reverses it. And a 2 as well. And Mega Reason. One more time, look at this, goes for it a second time. And again, comes up just short of that 3 count. Callie with that shouldered power bomb. And She is looking for a submission here at ringside. And this doesn't matter. She does nothing more than just damage. As it doesn't end the matchup. Wisely sending Mega Reason into the ring. She may get a pinfall here. If she did enough damage to that shoulder, and she damn sure did. Callie Ferguson. With a hell of a re-debut. You just missed your boy, actually, man. Last matchup. Welcome back in, man. Welcome back in. Boy picked up a big victory over the maestro, Thomas Page. Punching him right in the ball sack. A little dubious, but it is what it is. We got to let that go too. And here the back and forth with these roll-ups. And Mega Reason almost getting another one here. Almost like she forgot her spot, to be honest with you. Beginning of the end. That power bomb into the label lock, into the cover.
Here is your winner,
Callie Ferguson puts a mark in her matchup and her column for the first time in over 2 years. Another returning superstar, Tank. Man out on an injury towards the end of last season, had just returned. Just before the crash. And unfortunately did not finish out season 5. But has returned here tonight. As I said, we got a couple of returning superstars tonight. We still have one more to go here this evening. But the Tank. £245 Chia Pet. Young man is an absolute beast. Coming off of the injury after the crash. He would take on a familiar opponent from his days of the earlier roster, a member of the War Raiders, Connor Riley. Believe it or not, I believe this is the only War Raider in action tonight. And I do appreciate everybody being here tonight, man. This has been a matchup waiting to happen as we patiently waited for Tank to be able to return to AoK roster. He and Connor Riley had memorable matches throughout the early seasons of AoK. Two of the shortest men on the roster. And Connor going high with that drop kick. Playing it right on the top of the pecs of the Tank. And Connor starting this matchup in the driver's seat. Tank with a running splash. Connor needs to figure out what the hell just happened. This is speed versus raw power. I'm talking high velocity speed when the torpedo hits. Tank brings the knees up off the people's moonsault. Damn, I thought he missed him with that. A referee starting his count. It is a known fact, Tank, one of the absolute strongest members of the AoK roster, pound for pound, has faced off and beaten some of the biggest men, as well as Connor Riley's partner, Adam Boone. Uses the modified torture rack as his main last level of defense, first level of offense, I guess. Huge scoop on this one. And Tank getting a chance to use that raw power. The referees count to 4. We did not make any adjustments for this matchup. We're looking at a 10 count. Tank may not understand that. He may have been gone too long. If this is another War Raider count out, I'm going to be pissed. Connor taking his time getting back in, beats the 10 count, rolls out from behind, drop kick to the back of the head of Tank. Sets him up. Canadian Destroyer, is it enough? No, he's not ready for it to be enough. And Tank spotted the opportunity. Riley with the reversal. All the way across the ring. Big shoulder tackle back inside, and Tank waiting for him. Knee to the ribs. Torture rack. Too close to the ropes. Connor grabbing the rope as quickly as he could on that. And catching Riley again. And follows him right out. Tank being absolutely the aggressor in this one. Riley with reversal, going to keep it inside the ring. sidesteps the super kick into the ropes. Takedown. Riley pushes away. Hurricane Rana DDT in the reverse. Riley stepping through. Stump puller. Stretching the hell out of the hamstring of Tank. Moves around behind. Locks it in. God damn. That looked uncomfortable at least. We got to cover. Conor Riley gets the 2 count again. Tank still not ready to finish this match. Gets helped back up. Fireman's carry. Drives him to the mat. Does he go for the cover again? No. Looking to go to the top rope. Sets up torpedo stomp. Tank steps out of the way. Boot to the midsection. Pile driver. And Conor is in trouble. Steps through with the reverse hammerlock. Tank backed into the corner. Conor Riley looking to soften him up. Stomping the proverbial mud hole. And another cover on Tank. Conor Riley looking to go home. No. You said earlier, Conor Riley will be facing off against Benny Bing Bong Wednesday night for the #1 contendership of the Cruiserweight title. Conor wasting time, pulling Tank away from the ropes. Goes for the moonsault, and it looks like we got the knees up, but referee Joe Brony was in the way. Hits the ropes. Catches him. Conor Riley 1 step ahead. That time Tank 1 step ahead. And this brutal beatdown at the hands of Tank. We got to cover. Again, I know I was talking Tank up earlier about the size of the men he's beat, but he is having a hard time with the cruiserweight, and Conor Riley rolls out of the way. Both men back up. Conor with the recoil. Trying to look, he knows he'll grab those ropes. Pulls him away, goes for the cover. Was it too much? Is Tank still in this? Holy shit. Tank back to his feet, but Conor Riley absolutely relentless in trying to take the base away from Tank. Another cover. And Tank re-debuting here tonight, coming up with a loss. What happened? What the hell? And Big Eddie, insult the fucking injury to the re-debuting Tank. God damn. Okie dokie. Coming up next, Jack Reason and RWP. Let's head to ringside for it. Conor Riley picking up a much needed win here tonight, leading into his matchup with Benny Bing Bong. That would give him a little bit of a push, a little bit of an ego boost going into it. Jack Reason Moving to singles action here tonight. He is looking to solidify his spot in the World Heavyweight Spotlight. He will face off against RWP, who is likewise looking to break that top 5 in the world title division. These guys are all so close. AoK gold just out of reach for some of these guys. And for others, we've given away opportunities. Later on tonight in the main event, hardcore title up for grabs. In a 6-way gauntlet match, Zoe Yuri will defend her title against the Coyote Kid. The Maestro, Thomas Page, who was in action earlier here this evening. Vulgar the Clown, who will be in action a little bit later this evening as well. Amaya and local talent, La Congrita El Loco. Which I have no idea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know what it means. I'm probably cussing y'all out and don't even know it. I know I'm butchering somebody's native language. I do my best. I do my best. Sometimes your best ain't good enough. And that's a real thing right there. Sometimes your best just ain't good enough. Sometimes you just suck. And Jack Reason taking it right to RWP. Fires off a couple of big right hands. And the Hobbit King in fucking trouble. Thomas Page in the house. The Maestro working double duty tonight. Taking a loss to the punch to the Jolly Ranchers by El Jefe, but he will get an opportunity at the hardcore title in the main event. Welcome in Thomas Page. And if you ain't following everybody in chat, you should probably change that. You should probably make sure that you got everybody on the right-hand side of the screen, on the left-hand side, however yours is set. Wherever you see that chat, everybody in there, you should be giving them a follow. We are all part of the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance universe. We are the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, the Rust Belt territories, if you will, a representative of ICW in the ring. I am Pooty, sending us over RWP with the shoulders down. Gets the 2 count. I am Pooty 227, coming to you Monday nights, and it's looking like Saturday nights for ICW. I am Pooty Championship Wrestling. Pickup Corner Studies Tuesday nights and now Friday nights for CSW. Tuesday night CSW Hardcore TV. And the best of CSW on Friday nights. AoK Championship Wrestling coming at you Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. Don't miss out on all the pixelated violence. 6 days a week. Friday through Wednesday, we got you on lockdown. We are the Rust Belt territories. We are the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. And Pooty wedging that chair into the corner. Oddly enough, that was just talked about last night through the CSW commentary. And a huge suplex there. And here it is tonight. We got a cover. And RWP looking to keep Jack Reason to the lower end of the heavyweight division. He sets him up for a powerbomb up to a fireman's carry into the guillotine and draping the neck across the top rope. Huge power bomb, and Jack Reason bleeding from the top. We say the top of the head, possibly just the hairline there. But RWP relentless in his attack. Nah, that's cool, bro. No need to apologize, man. We are still live. You're welcome in. You know what happens if you miss it. You can pick it up on the VOD most nights directly after the broadcast. If you missed that, or if you are impatient and I haven't put it up yet, you can usually find it on YouTube the following afternoon. Sometimes following morning. Pick up all the AoK action from seasons prior over on Ace of Knaves Entertainment YouTube. While you're there, dig around, find out what else goes on in the entertainment, in the Ace of Knaves Entertainment. And RWP putting the boots to the unreasonable with Jack Reason. Booty stepping out of the ring for a moment. I'm not sure what he thought he was going to accomplish there. Into a cutter. But Booty right back up and right into the waiting jaws of a clothesline. And that devastating rolling kick. Gets a 2 count for Jack Reason. Man, if Jack Reason can pick a victory up here, that would catapult him up through the division. He has been doing a lot of tag team work. And Pooty, RWP, Ryan Potter with the cutter on the chair, and it is still not enough to keep Jack Reason down. RWP trying to get this crowd fired up, but I believe they're on the side of Jack Reason. Perhaps not. RWP with a headbutt, center of the ring. Joe Brony slides into position, and we have another 2 count. Jack Reason still in this one. Potter to the outside, getting under the ring apron. Extreme Rules, anything goes. Trash cans too. Look at this. Reason says, I got you right here. Come on, bring what you got. And RWP gonna live up to it. All the way across the ring, Avalanche scoops him up, lines him up for the trash can, and RWP bringing the violence tonight. Damn, brings it right back around. Reason with the cover. I didn't realize Potter landing right on that chair. Spine first across that steel chair. And these two are out. These two are out to maim each other. Reason I can't tell if his lips been busted open or if he's drinking his own blood at this point. Scoops him up, and Potter brings the knee to the face again. The back and forth continues. Neither man getting a clear good night. Good night. Lights out. What happened? What the fuck is this? That's what the fuck is he doing here? There's zero reason for him. Wowzers. Yo, I didn't set that. and Potter too tired to get the pin. There it is. Is it going to be enough? Did Prestige really just come out and give RWP the win? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I mean, okay. RWP getting the win over Jack Reason with a lot of help from a motherfucker that don't need to be helping nobody. Why? Oh, you bastard. Alright, that's one story. Alright, there could be one reason for that. We'll look into it. I hate when 2K throws fucking dumb shit like that in the mix. Because now I gotta find a reason for that jackass to have been out here. Fucking A. Halloween Havoc's gonna be something this year, boys. It's coming up in game. Halloween Havoc, just a few weeks. We're in the first week of October. In game, of course. But RWP with the victory. Coming up next, Vulgar the Clown taking on J. Anthony West. One-on-one here. Vulgar the Clown. The Clown Prince of AoK. Man has carried many titles across the AoK, most notably the Intercontinental Championship. He spent a good portion of seasons 3 and 4 as the Intercontinental Champion. The man did not want to let that belt go. Has his eyes set on the world title. He climbs up the rankings for that. He can take on a member of the Dago Zoo, which our world champion our world champion Grizz Kuklinski closely related to, closely tied to the Dago Zoo. J. Anthony West and El Demonio, of course, the predominant tag team members of that, I will call it a stable. Seen Johnny Cruz be attentive to those needs as far as tag team goes as well. We've seen Johnny Cruz and Grizz Kuklinski both team up and be a part of matches with both J. Anthony West and El Demonio. So Vulgar getting a win here tonight over J. Anthony could put him in the crosshairs of the rest of Dago Zoo, including the world champion. What better way to get a shot at the title than to piss off the world champion? Here we go, line it up, J. Anthony. Looking to lock horns here with the Clown. Goes for a rear waist lock. And Vulgar with a snapmare into a rear chin lock. Find out which one of these two can grapple. Really wrenching it down. The Clown moving into position to really crank that back. Driving the knee into the lower back. West gets the boot back up to a collar and elbow, and again this time the Clown to the rear waist. Jay Anthony, nice judo armbar. Steps through to a side headlock. I mean, they're pretty deep too. Also, it looks like he's trapped the arm. There he goes. Vulgar had to slide that arm out from underneath Jay Anthony. Now back to a vertical base. Steps up and over. Overhand wrist lock nicely applied here by Vulgar. Jay Anthony finds the under and back to the hammerlock. But again, unable to hold it as Vulgar finds an opening and goes for the back elbow, and again another lockup. Jay Anthony powers his way out, sends Vulgar for the ride into the ropes, bridges the full Nelson German suplex and gets a 2 count. Locking up again, Vulgar, a snap suplex of his own. Kick to the midsection, fires off Jay Anthony, coming to life. But Vulgar puts the brakes on with a right hand of his own, sets him against the ropes. In for the ride and a train wreck. Damn. Folded him with that forearm. Jay Anthony, ref move. Jay Anthony goes for the cover off of that modified curb stomp. Again, everybody's still here with us, man. I appreciate everybody coming in. Welcome aboard. If you're new here, don't be afraid to say hello. It's not that scary of a neighborhood. We try to keep the lights above the streets lit. And Vulgar the Clown telling Jay Anthony to fuck off, and the world champion right there to turn it around, Grizz Kuklinski. Nah. Get back in the ring. Bringing him back to the ring, Jay Anthony winding up, but unfortunately half Nelson suplex. Vulgar tried to leave the matchup. Grizz keeping him not only from leaving ringside, but brought him right back into the ring. And Jay Anthony knows the Clown's heart's not in it anymore. DDT for the cover, gets a 1 count, and I believe Vulgar has been busted open. Right hand up into the German suplex again. Jay Anthony, I'm not sure. Was setting him up for the Scorpion Deathlock. Has him locked in, center of the ring, just tap Vulgar. And Jay Anthony West. Vulgar with the reversal. Jay puts the brakes on, grabbed the ropes and held on. Electric chair drop. He's going to do it again. Stepping through a second time. Locked it down. Cranking back with a Clown tap out. That is it. Jay Anthony victorious over Vulgar the Clown. take a look at some of the replays here. And we see Jay Anthony right after the rope grab. And then the second attempt at the Scorpion Death Drop, or Scorpion Deathlock, pulls it together. And Jay Anthony with a W. That man is very serious about his job here tonight. Dressed for success, and, well, was successful. Let's go to it. Ramadan Steve to take on Larry the Hippie. One-on-one on this one. Let's do it. The great Ramadan Steve to take on Larry the Hippie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, the great Ramadan.
Telling you what, man, that spiked berries tea was not a... That is the first I picked the pipe up since I started. Jesus. It's been over an hour. Been over an hour since I touched this thing. Oh my God. Is this what sober is like? Motherfuckers. Goddamn. The great Ramadan Steve. One-on-one action here in AoK Championship Wrestling. He will face AoK original, the cultural phenomenon Larry the Hippie. The Hippie in the house. Man's got moves, baby. If nothing else, the man's got moves. We're about to get into it. Ramadan Steve, the great Ramadan Steve. And Larry the Hippie, you see the fans going to their feet already. Ramadan. The high lifting knee to the face. And a boot to the head. Running DDT, man, these two pulling out big moves right out the gate. Ah, you need the Dusty Rhodes hat. Boom. Daddy. We got a breakthrough. Well, my friend, one option I can give you is how creative are you? can tell you a good portion of the AoK roster that has come from ICW and Corner Studies have had to be rebuilds. Now, of course, that was with permission from all creators, of course. Ramadan Steve actually being the first one to give the go-ahead here to AoK to be like, fuck yeah, man, hook me up. He was also one of the last ones to get built. that's beside the point. I didn't want to do the man dirty, you know what I mean? Wanted it to look good. So yeah. Though I do get, like, I know Corner's not keen on rebuilding, for himself anyway, not keen on rebuilding other people's characters. But, again, with permissions and for reasons. It's hard to have an MWA without having a shared roster. And let's face it, there are some members of the MWA that we could honestly call, even this early, is the MWA actually, what are we talking here, boys? Well, Corner, when's your 1 year anniversary? Has that come and gone? Have we got a full year in for Corner Studies? You just cleared 1 year. I think you just cleared 1 year. I think it was about this time, man. So yeah, I mean, I'd say within the 1 year of the MWA that there's probably some of these wrestlers or some of these competitors that we would consider MWA Hall of Fame. We could look into that very beginning stages of the Hall of Fame for the MWA. MWA of the Wrestler of the Year, perhaps. Look at this. The hippie shake on the Great Ramadan, and he laid him out right in the center of the O. Larry the Hippie looking to go home a winner? No. Ramadan not ready to go home a loser. The Hippie to the fireman's carry, looking to snap the neck of the Great Ramadan Steve. Sweet Shin Music. What happened? What happened? Well, now what? Yeah, legit. Who are you? What is going on? No, what the hell? This fucking guy. Listen. I'll double whoever's salary puts that guy in the ring for us. Damn, the Hippie saw the Great Ramadan coming at him. Clopped him with an uppercut mid fucking air. Good golly goddamn. Ramadan back to his feet and ready to go here. Hippie got caught in the crossroads. And a near pinfall. Not enough to keep the cultural phenomenon down. Bridges it. Can he hold him? And it's better. It's fucking for real, man. God damn it. This dude, we got to do something with him. Larry the Hippie taking the fall here tonight to the Great Ramadan. I'm going to ban flash photography from all events. No media at ringside. And the Crossroads gets the near pinfall. But here, Ramadan, full German suplex, or full Nelson German suplex, holds it in for the bridge and the W. I think Wayne just had a stroke, I'm not sure. The Great Ramadan with the W. We got some tag team action coming up next. A new tag team. So far, we are looking for a name for them. Talking to OTM. Right now, they are just the Samoans. Whether that sticks or not, we will see. But they're going to take on Risk. Our very next matchup here. The Headhunter tag teaming with Tofik Tanaka. That's right, the Headhunter returning to AoK action. And I don't believe that's it. I believe we still have more coming. Ready to start it out. Tonga Tolos, the Headhunter, the Samoan Headhunter, to take on KX, starting this matchup. And KX bounces that man around before hitting him with the backstabber. Again, Tonga Tolos. Big man. Still unable to look Hero dead in the eye. Tonga Tolos, one half of the Samoans, the new tag team here, alongside Tofik Tanaka. Tanaka floundering here in singles competition. Figured we'd throw him into some tag teams, see how he goes. A little bit of a veteran and a rookie matchup. As KX, also as well as Hero here, veteran of AoK, and Hero being the rookie of his team. Double team action here. Tofik going to the second turnbuckle. Double axe handle across the lower back. And a huge power bomb by Tofik. Just comes in with raw power. Something to watch for with these Samoans. These are a couple of big boys, and this big bastard trying to be sneaky. Damn. Tofik catching Hero. Almost turned his mask around for him. Multiple boots to the face as Hero looks to build the momentum. Sends Tofik into the turnbuckles. We got a tag. Double team action here on this team of Risk. Ripcord drops the knee. KX, a former champion of the now defunct WCW, as well as ICW, AoK. No stranger to world titles, looking to move into the World Tag Team Championship here in AoK alongside Hero. Okay, we got another tag. I just said that. Second turnbuckle, drops the mushroom stomp on the chest of Tofik Tanaka. Back to his feet, tossing the hero across the ringside, or across the ring to his side. Another double team, the Samoans. Do-si-do, double axe handle to the lower back. Again, they must know something about the spinal column of the hero. And look at this, Tofik. Wow. And then Tonga gonna go for this cheating maneuver of putting his feet on the ropes. What are these guys trying to do? Look at this, Tofik. Or I'm sorry, Tolo. Tongo. Jesus Christ. The Headhunter. The huge stalling suplex. Throwback to the early years of AoK. 2K had this thing for stalling suplexes that if everybody did one and did it 15 times a match. And KX looking to take home the victory here. No, Tofik still in this. Though busted open. Hero sending the Headhunter over the top rope. KX attacking the skull of the Samoan. The Samoan Nightmare in trouble as KX puts the boot to the already busted open face of Tofik Tanaka, who kicks out again. This matchup falling into chaos here. Double foot stomp, nobody there. Hangman's neck breaker. Hero taking the Headhunter out of action here at ringside. KX ducks under. Pele kick to the back of the head. Holy damn. There's a lot going on in this matchup. Tag team action still continues. Hero looking to take flight for the second time. Again, lands squarely on the chest of the Samoan Nightmare. We got to cover. Rolls him over. Hero looking for the victory for his team. And another 2 count. Into the turnbuckle, tries to block it. Hero sliding powerbomb. And this crowd on the side of risk. Referee reminding Hero there is a count out. Cobra clutch. Turns it into a side Russian leg sweep. And again, Tofik into the corner. Another double team maneuver. Holds him wide open with a large punch to the chest. He held him open and fisted him all the way to the gut. Wait, what? Again, is this the only double team maneuver these two know? Tongo. And the Hero with the save, and KX still coming up off that mat hard as fuck. Back to his feet. Can he double? Can he get him? He's got him up. KX with the cover. And the Samoan still in this. Tofik tagged in and looking to take control. Can he get this match back on his team's side? Because KX has been an absolute menace to the foundation of this team. Mocking the Samoans. Oh no, don't get the tag. Tofik reverses it. KX tried to avoid it. Throwaway slam, and damn did he hit solid. Drops him. We got a tag. Hero back in the match. Legal person. Tofik makes the tag. Headhunter and Hero trading blows back and forth. Hero finds himself upside down Falcon Arrow. And the Hero kicking out before the 3 count. This matchup turning into more than what we thought. As I said, Tofik was struggling in the singles competitors. We get another tag. Hero just absolutely annihilating the Headhunter in the corner. KX floats over, turns it into a sit-out powerbomb. But that may have been all he had in him. Tonga going to the outside, and KX showboating. Leads to ass whoopings no matter how you cut it. Catching that kick, sliding in with that knee to the ribs. One more time off the ropes, head full of steam, and a boot to the face. KX right in grasp of Tofik. You better be careful. Into the corner again. KX tagging in Hero. And Hero. One more time. Is this the only one these guys know? Stepping through Enziguri by Tonga Tolos. The Headhunter tagging in the Samoan Nightmare. We're going to go to the second rope. A little modification for tag team maneuvers. Kicks him all the way to the ropes. Tofik fighting back. Another tag. What? I mean, the quick tags. The quick tags, at least the Samoans are keeping a semi-fresh man in, but that roll through with the super kick enough to bring Tofik in. I don't think he had faith that his partner was going to kick out of that one. The whip, the reversal into his own corner. And the Headhunter working over the arm. We got another tag. Tanaka. Now your legal person, the Hero. Working high and low. Falls into a DDT. Again with the super kick, looking for the cover. And the Headhunter doing just that, falling into the cover. Or falling in to break up the cover. Just seeing lots of good tags here tonight at the very least. Single leg running drop kick. You're right, it was a Shining Wizard. That call it an Enziguri. And KX again trying to get the crowd going, but all he seems to be doing is getting himself in trouble. Another boot up. I've been drinking. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's... Tanaka helping KX back up just to get another tag. What do we got here? There's something a little different. That's something a lot a bit different. Damn. And we got it cover. KX trying to get up. And the hero. Look at this. KX flipping him over. And steals the 3 risk. Pulling out the victory. KX able to find a way out of that double power bomb. That thing was fucking vicious. Here we see that double D maneuver. Double D maneuver. Dabba dabba dooba dabba da da ba. Quite a few of those double team maneuvers actually being the same thing here throughout this matchup. But that last one, boy. Those two catch the right guy on that. KX was obviously just not the right guy. That punt kick, getting a near fall earlier in the matchup. Here the sliding power bomb hits the ropes, through shoulders, back of the head, slamming into the mat. KX back to his feet. I'm not sure what that is, but it is most definitely a devastating maneuver. Lots of highlights in this as we get ready to go into the main event in just a few. 6 superstars, gauntlet elimination for the hardcore title. Zoe Yuri to defend. And here the final. They didn't get that double team. We didn't get to see that ridiculous power bomb, but we did get to see the reversal. Oh, bullshit. You did all fucking night. You didn't, not fucking once did you do that. Like, fuck off. Why you gotta be a fucking nut? Come on now.
Here are your winners.
Risk picking up the victory, putting a notch in the tag team division for those guys. Moving ever closer to those world titles. 6-person Zoe Yuri defending it against the Coyote Kid of the Shadow Syndicate. Jesus Christ, the Coyote Kid. Yo, peace, brah. Have a good night. Be safe. Tomorrow night, I am Pooty. 227 ICW Monday night. Tuesday night, Corner Studies Hardcore TV. And back here Wednesday night for more AoK action. Don't miss out on the MWA 6 days a week. Yeah, boy, final match of the night, main event. You know where to find it, on the VOD directly after, or over on YouTube. And the hardcore champion, first one in the ring. If you're going to defend the hardcore championship, you're going to put in the work. Random match type, random opponents. For the first time, we not have only one superstar doing double duty. We have 2 superstars in this matchup who have already wrestled earlier this evening. The Maestro, coming up short in his match against El Jefe. And Vulgar the Clown, who came up short in his match against J. Anthony West. I think that's right. I'm going to let Wayne Kerr take over for just a few. I'm going to go radio silent. I will be right back.
From New York, weighing in at
Vulgar the Clown for the second time entering the ring. This time to compete for the hardcore title. Zoe Yuri and Vulgar the Clown to kick things off. That is what we are here for. The hardcore title. After 30 seconds, another competitor will enter the ring, and Vulgar going to right after the hardcore champion. And looking to go home early, looking to save her energy, but not enough to keep him down. Vulgar back to his feet. The Irish whip by Zoe Yuri, the Crimson Ninja. As we get another competitor about to come out. Might have to change the angle here. Where they at? Who it be? Who is it? Damn, I still can't see. The Coyote Kid. From the Shadow Syndicate. This has turned into a triple threat. Elimination as the match goes. Vulgar missing with that elbow. We got it cover. Vulgar looking to get rid of the Coyote Kid. It's a Maya. This is now a fatal four-way, and the Coyote Kid looking to eliminate Vulgar the Clown. Last man standing in this elimination style matchup will be crowned the hardcore champion. And we got another competitor about to come out. We got a baseball bat. We got a kendo stick. We got a cover by Amaya on Vulgar. And it is the Maestro Thomas Page. Current MWA World Champion, former AoK Heavyweight Champion, former CSW Heavyweight Champion. This man has been the champion around the horn. Vulgar and Thomas facing off here. Vulgar off the back. Zoe Yuri launched outside the ring. Fatal five-way matchup going on. Final opponent about to come in. Another cover, and it is the local talent. La Congrita, El Loco. Vulgar with the hardcore champion, shoulders down for the one count. Maestro never saw that chair coming. She went directly after Thomas Page and absolutely nailed him with that steel chair, and he is throwing hammers back at this young lady under the mask. Turns his attention to Amaya. Vulgar circling around, catches Zoe Yuri. Sets it up, last laugh, looking to eliminate the hardcore champion. Coyote Kid with a missile of a drop kick on Amaya. Baseball bat to the back, and even Joe caught a bit of that. Yuri with that blasting upper hand, or uppercut, and Joe only up to his knees here. We might need a new referee. Joe Brony. Joe all right? Is Joe okay? Yo, bro, you all right? Thomas, excuse me, Thomas. Joe. Hey, Joe. Psh, psh. Joe. There you go. All right. He's back. We're good. Cameraman right up on that as the Maestro reversing that submission, driving the knee into the top of the head of Zoe Yuri. Or Amaya, whoever the hell it was. And the eliminations have not yet begun. Yorka. Jorka. Vulgar. That seemed like a slow count, but it was Vulgar that hit Joe, so he might be holding a vendetta. Who knows? Drop kick. And another cover. Jorking it. Jorking it. Swedish referee, Jorka Nit. Got to cover, Coyote Kid. Two luchadors facing off there momentarily. Amaya. Not unknown to the luchador styling, we got a cover by the hardcore champion. And I believe Joe is a little slow here on the counts. I think he really got his bell rung out there. Setting her up, the armadillo roll. The hardcore champion could be eliminated here. Nope. A little bit of a shove by Amaya. We got a count here again. Amaya over. Vulgar, we got an elimination. Vulgar the Clown eliminated. Again, Vulgar wrestling earlier this evening as well. Thomas Page getting a near pinfall there on La Congrita Loco. Amaya caught up. This young upstart looking for the cover, looking for an elimination on a former women's champion. A second time for the armadillo roll. And a second time Zoe Yuri gets away without being eliminated. Damn. The Coyote Kid walked right into that. Loco with the cover on the Coyote Kid. We get a 2 count there, this matchup. Down to a fatal 5-way. Another cover. We got another elimination. Amaya eliminated. Vulgar the Clown eliminated. AoK main event. The AoK hardcore title up for grabs. The hardcore champion at the moment tossed into the corner. And the Coyote Kid getting out before the count of 3. Zoe Zag on the Maestro. And of course the Maestro, as I said earlier, in our second matchup here this evening, he has already competed. Coyote Kid taking him down with that Hurricane Rana. Zoe Yuri looking to eliminate Loco and does not succeed as the Coyote Kid goes to work with a kendo stick. Over the back. Yuri with the Coyote Kid. Chop block. Down goes the hardcore champion, and Thomas Page just chucking people by their faces. Spinning backhand Coyote Kid, sending the hardcore champ into the corner. We got a cover. No elimination. Loco still in it. Windmill kick by Zoe Yuri. And the Coyote Kid. It's almost as if Yuri and Maestro have a bit of an alliance here. Look at this. Thomas Page going all the way to the top rope. Missing with the elbow, but catching Lagrito. Goes for the cover. The hardcore champion with an elimination. Zoe Yuri, Coyote Kid, and the Maestro, Thomas Page. In the ring, Yuri sidestepping Page. And that uppercut. Looking for another elimination, and Thomas Page still in this one. Yuri with the Zoe Zag may have inadvertently saved Thomas Page. Or again, like I said, it seemed like those two were actually working together throughout this matchup. I don't know if that's still the case. As Thomas Page turns that kendo stick into kindling. And the Coyote Kid looking to steal it away, looking to find the opportunity, and only gets two. This matchup still listed at this point a triple threat. Maestro. Butterfly Gourd Buster. With the elimination, Coyote Kid gone. Zoe Yuri and Thomas Page left to duke it out. Can Zoe Yuri hold on to her hardcore title for her first defense? It's her first defense, her second reign. The Maestro. Hammerlock STO. And we got a brand new hardcore champion. He is your MWA World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Maestro, Thomas Page. Here we take a look at some of the replays. Coyote Kid with that Hurricane Rana with a near pinfall. Here down to the fatal four-way. I'm sorry, down to the fatal five-way at that point. Thomas Page just entering. And Coyote Kid overshooting that springboard drop kick. And the elimination of the Coyote Kid. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought that was not it. you can have it. You can have it. And here the final. That hammerlock STO capturing the capturing the hardcore title tonight. Thomas Page dual-wielding champion that he is, the belt collector, no matter where he goes. Greatest of all time. Here we go. Any new news, anything on first week of October? Big Eddie coming out after Tank's re-debut with that massive choke slam. I guess as a reminder that while he was away, some of the competitors got a little bit bigger. Grizz Kuklinski keeping Vulgar the Clown from leaving the matchup against Friends of the Dago Zoo, J. Anthony West. The world champion putting Vulgar back into the ring. We've seen the Tongatolo Tophic Tanaka put up a hell of a matchup against Risk. The Samoans unfortunately coming out just shy of a victory as KX able to reverse it into that roll up, walk away the victor. And of course we just witnessed Thomas Page, your new AoK Hardcore Champion. That's not what we want. We want to go to the next show. Week 2. Heading into Halloween Havoc is where that's looking. We might talk about a 2 out of 3 falls. Zoe, Yuri, Alice Angel, and Megalodon. That's a possibility, but we'll see about that. Tank and Big Eddie, we got to talk about that one. Tonga, Tulos against Kick. I don't think we need to get into all that. The Nightmare against Torrance Benjamin and a falls count anywhere. There's a possibility. I don't usually do that this way. Volchan and Celtic Wolf, possibility there. We talk about that. We'll talk about that. A Battle Royale. That's maybe. Hey, any new news now that new week? No. Alright. Roster, power rankings. Let's get to what we're here for. Conor Riley moving to the top spot. Taking KX out of that, I believe. Maston Harmon taking a big fall there from number 1. Reverend Ripper moving to number 2. Ali Hefe. Number 3 in the power rankings. Maston Harmon moving to number 4. Thomas Page dropping to number 5. Johnny Cruz at number 6. El Demonio, number 7. Top 10 filling out with our WP at number 8. Psycho Sally still sitting at number 9. I'm not even sure how she got there, with J. Anthony West at number 10. Second half of your top 20 starts it off with Chris Chaos, your cruiserweight champion. Dean Graves at number 12. We'll see him in action on Wednesday night. Volchan at number 13. Buddy Marvelous at number 14 with Logan Hawk at number 15, 3/4 of the way there, with Hector Flores undoubtedly never had a match in AoK at 16. Paige Ramirez at 17. Torrance Benjamin all the way down to 18, with the great Ramadan falling to 19. Pandinas finishing it all out at number 20. The New End Nightmare, our honorable mention. That seems convoluted. Main event, Grizz Kuklinski and Big Bad Adam Boone. There's a lot to talk about here. There's a lot to talk about in some of these matchups. We'll see. There's a lot of things probably not going to happen. A lot of things probably not going to happen. So stay tuned for more AoK Championship action. Don't stay tuned. Come back on Wednesday for more AoK action. Jump over to I Am Pooty 227 tomorrow night for ICW Monday night. I Am Pooty Championship Wrestling ICW goes live. I will see you there. Until then, be safe, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. And don't forget to wash behind your ears. Till then, peace.